3, 2, 1,
Clap.
go.
Hello, everybody. It's been quite some time, but we're back. Barely.
Hey,
We're mostly here.
guys, barely back.
It's
Reddit
me.
midbrain here.
You lady, you gal, you girl. It's Tess. With me, as always, is the esteemed Ryan.
Reddit midbrain.
Reddit midbrain.
No, we're in the first
We're in the
30
first
seconds.
minute.
That's it. Oh, I'm gonna have to censor all that. Yeah, I'm here and I'm ready to
Ryan's
rock.
here.
Not swear for just a little bit longer.
Yay! God. Okay, so we were gone for a month and a half.
Had a busy month.
Yes, I particularly have been very busy
You
with
have
work.
1 minute to explain, and then we have to jump in.
I've been particularly busy with work, but just kidding, not work. I have been crying everlong at my last video comments. I've just been so beside myself.
We've been crying tears of soy.
Tears of soy.
Tears of soy. That video single-handedly pushed us to partner, and then almost pushed us to double partner. It's pretty close.
Essentially,
So I'd like to say think it, dream it, do it, and thank the Hyde Gang.
Thank you, Hyde Gang. I didn't realize how much of y'all are fucking diehard haters of people who have even soy opinions.
Yeah, you know, they might have been a little abrasive, but they're fine. They're fine. They're just a little abrasive.
You say that they're fine, but there's so many of them that are just like calling you a simp. And
calling
for
you a
you to,
simp?
Calling you a simp.
To die?
I mean,
Did any of them tell me to die?
In lesser terms, they basically were saying that. Yeah.
You can be as direct as you want on YouTube. It's just all in the verbiage.
All in the verbiage, all within the first minute.
We would have approved the comments. It's fine. You could tell me whatever.
I mean, most of them I did approve. Some of them I just like never got around to approving, you know? I just like let them in the held state.
No, guys, I'm gonna be honest. It was a little mean.
And this is coming from the Ryan Boy Wonder, who's
it felt
always...
like me.
It felt like comments that you would give.
Actually, no, I'm a little different.
How so?
I'm a lot more short-spoken. I just call someone I just usually drop a retard and leave it at that. I'm not invested enough with Reddit midbrains to really give them all that many words, but they liked us enough that they did give us that many words.
Brilliant.
And for that, we should be thankful. Fuck. The Hasan content Nuke, eh? I'm starting to think he's not that good of a guy.
I'm starting to think he's that
great.
good of a guy indeed. I'll be honest, and I briefly mentioned this, but like in the hour 45 minute video that Ethan H3H3 posted, nothing really felt new in regards to things that he has already said about Hasan ever since their fallout from Leftovers. Am I wrong?
I guess that's true. No, you're not wrong. But that's the point. It's a content cop.
Okay,
just like our boy iDubbbz used to do. The point is to have all the stuff in one place.
I guess I was kind of not understanding how the whole content cop thing worked. Especially...
it wasn't an expose. It was a call out.
Okay. Yeah, because it just... Maybe it's because of the nature of these two that made me just really... I was just really confused because Ethan's already publicly said all of these things that he put in his video, and then he just rehashes it in a longer throated version.
A summarized call out.
Yeah.
I get it. I think that's how I would have done it. Because there's only so much information, I can't make new info, and the point is to have all the info in an easily accessible form to get the most amount of people to know that Hasan gets big paychecks from Qatar.
I did
just like
find
Luffy
it...
would do. Luffy would also make a call out just like that.
That is exactly what Luffy the pirate would do. I found it pretty interesting how... And correct me if I'm wrong if I'm reading this wrong. So initially,
Sure.
when the video came out, Hasan was like, "No, I'm never gonna watch this video." But the reviews that I'm hearing about it are like terrible. Like they're not viewing this hour 40-minute video as like a really noteworthy piece of content, and that he's again not gonna watch it. To like a day later, or maybe just later that same stream, him just going like pretty ham on his opinion. It made it seem like he actually did end up watching even segments of it, and I guess
I
he
think
seemed
he
more
did.
pissed off about it. You think he watched it?
He watched some of it for sure. I think he watched what maybe Denham's reacted to incorrectly and what Frogan reacted to incorrectly and like got disproven within their reactions. I think he probably watched like short clips like that.
Yeah.
But Hasan is just like a massive bitch. He can't take criticism at all. He's
That is one thing that I would
yeah.
definitely agree with. He doesn't seem like the kind of person. Just looking back at all of his past feuds, like public feuds, and the way that he's conducted himself, he just doesn't seem like he's able to take.
you, dude.
He doesn't take criticism very well, or at least not on the
He's
nose.
a nepo child. He's a mathematically worthless person.
Okay, weird line of defense coming from me. I don't think it's fair to call him a nepo kid anymore. I think that
He's such a nepo kid.
He
is
had
such
his
a nepo
past.
kid.
He had his past, but like he went to school for doing politics, and he
Then
did.
why can't he figure it out yet?
What do you mean figure it out? Nobody's fucking figured this shit out.
He's so
Otherwise,
bad at
we'd
it,
be in a
though.
different way of. You're in Canada anyway.
Luffy would go to college.
Yeah,
Just like
Luffy would go to
do.
college. All I'm saying is that you got to give him like a little bit of credit. He can't. I don't believe that he's just truly 110% nepo baby. Like between
think his bro
his
talk-
uncle Jank Uger and
Sank
Destiny. Like I
Jank.
don't think it's fair.
Destiny made you, dude.
Destiny made you.
Destiny certainly helped him. I think it would
Destiny
be
made you, dude.
stupid
I
to
was
deny
gonna
that.
put what I referenced. I was gonna put what I referenced up in the edit. Yeah, Hasan
remember
should be
that.
scrapped for parts.
Start over.
Start over. I think he needs to give a proper reaction because this is pretty damning, especially the. Fuck, can we say that word?
If you can't, if
Especially
you don't think
the
you can
essay
say,
denial, the essay denial in Israel, October 7th, like all the denying that and just the really selective policy of like, oh, I'll only believe you if this is the case or this
to be
is the
clear about the essay, the quote-unquote essay denial, you mean the Israel-cited essay?
Yeah, that Hamas,
essays that Hamas allegedly perpetrated.
I think they did.
Okay.
It's very likely. They've done it before. I think they would have done it again. They're a wild bunch. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either side, so I'm not huge on it. One thing I love though, that video was very nostalgic. That was very like 2016 editing. It
I
was
know.
old
I was
Ethan.
getting that same sensation while I was watching that. I was like, am I watching like an old
Felt like if your
H3
dad edited a
Productions?
video.
My
That was old H3.
That
it was
old
OG
H3.
H3. It's
When-
much better than the current.
When calling
Ethan
people
was.
out
I think
was a
Ethan
thing.
was funny. Yeah, Ethan was funny this time around. I think a lot better than just how he is on the podcast.
I thought, and I hate that I still maintain this opinion. I thought that H3 was like most funny when Trisha Paytas was still doing
I didn't
that.
watch during that era.
Dude,
I
it was
the
such
original
a
era.
fucking train wreck. You need to catch up on it, honestly.
I think I mean I know what happened. It was what frenemies.
Yeah, frenemies. It was such chaos. Like, that's just the biggest summarization that I can give, because Trisha, I'll be honest, Trisha, like, I know it's mostly her internet personality, but I think that overall she's just a very unstable person in general. But
She's
the
fucking nuts.
way that she conducts herself, like, in front of Ethan, like, it would be mostly hilarious, but there'd be a lot of episodes where they'd be, like, back on thin ice, and she acted as if she just, like, he just murdered her entire family in front of him. And let's not forget, most of all, of her fetishization of Jewish people. It's pretty
beautiful.
undeniable.
Her Hala husband,
Yes.
beautiful Moses or whatever.
Yes.
Or Mose.
That is his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she
I don't know why I
definitely
know that.
fetishizes Jewish people, Jewish culture.
How was Frogan nominated twice for Rising Stream?
Okay, that was
a good
actually a
point.
super valid point that Ethan brought up. How can you be a rising star twice?
She's in the stratosphere. She's gonna fucking freeze in space, like that one Arthur episode. Not Arthur, sorry. That was Magic School Bus.
Magic School.
When Arnold fucking froze in space because of his bitch sister.
That's hilarious.
Frogan fucking
True.
sucks.
Was his bitch sister. I'm certainly not going to defend her.
I can't.
I'm
Can't
certainly
argue with
not
that.
going to defend her. She makes it really fucking hard. Because I try to see the better in people, you know? Try to not be so cutthroat.
I don't think there's anything there.
I think...
I don't know, like I can try. Like in the last video I showed, I can capitulate some soy points.
She
I
works
can
in
give
public
you some
health
benefits
too.
of the doubt.
So...
No, she doesn't. She works works for emergency rent by eating Hasan's crumbs off the floor.
Okay. Her day job, I suppose you could call it. She does work as a public health official.
Bro,
I don't
she
know
tried
what
to give
kind
me a
of...
needle.
I don't personally know
say,
what kind of credentials she
I
has.
need
I'm
another
not going to
nurse.
sit here and guess what she has. But from the front-facing information that I know about her, she does that. And I think the drama that she gets herself into definitely muddies any points that she tries to bring across the public, especially about health.
Yeah, I don't love Jabba.
Okay, that's mean. Especially since
That's
Tectone
my
does the same
Tectone.
thing.
That's my Tectone impression.
Calls
That's
her
my
Jabba the
Tectone
fucking Hutt.
I mean, she
with
is a
makeup.
fucking...
It's so mean.
She-
It's so unnecessary.
I've seen... I don't know. Frogan fucking sucks. Frogan will suck forever. I saw how Ludwig reacted to a part of it.
Ooh, tell me about that.
Here. Do you want to put it on and we'll just be quiet for it?
Sure. I'm down for that.
I don't know, like, what's the best way to do this?
Don't care to discuss 99% of this because I'm Ludwig from video games. However,
His hair looks awful.
H3H3
Yeah, it looks like
uploaded a
dog shit.
video called Content
It's not
Nuke
good.
Hasan Piker, which was about Hasan. But it was brought to my attention that it also has a couple of clips of me in it and Cutie in it. Now, the only thing I care about is this one clip right here. I'll play it for you.
That's something that I paused it really quick. That's something that I gotta commend Ludwig on really quick. I'm sorry, I needed to before my thought went away like a fart.
Say what time we're at before you unpause it, so I just
I'm-
know. In the
I
edit.
am at
You should be at like 35 seconds.
I'm at 30 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
30.
All
So
I
what
was
did he
going to
say?
say was that that's one thing that I'll give Ludwig some serious credit for is that he really knows how to go to Cutie's defenses, and I just think that that's really handsome. That's it. That was all.
I think Cutie shouldn't have nominated Frogan fucking twice. for
She
something shouldn't
didn't.
have
Okay,
won
that's
once.
something that actually kind of pisses me off a little bit. The nomination, I think that Cutie should have, because it's all viewer voted, completely viewer voted. If
But she has
people
100 viewers.
if people voted for Frogan again, Cutie should have put out a disclaimer and eliminated her from the Rising Star Award, because that's just simply not. It doesn't make sense. That's an award that should be made for somebody else that meets the criteria.
No, she hit that Mario Kart boost.
And then Frogan could have just been like, "Well, it was an honor for me to be nominated. I totally understand why I would need to be, sit out on this one. Like whatever. Just have some more grace. Like, I don't care if it was fan voted Cutie. I think that you should have stepped in and set Frogan's renomination to the side."
I think she should have set Frogan on fire.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. I'm gonna go again.
I don't. That is a joke. I do not. Okay,
Okay.
count me in on go.
Okay. Go.
In which you would get front page placement all year long.
Now, just quick recap. Ethan made a video about Hasan, and in it he talks about Frogan, who I think is a mod for Hasan, or was a mod at some point.
This is actually my favorite detail about Frogan. She won a Rising Star Award at the Streamer Award, an award show put on by her friends, and then The next year, guys, she gets nominated for Rising Star again. Are they?
Now, I tried messaging to deal with it offline, but this is just wrong. And not only like wrong information, it's like fake and doctored information. So,
Are they
real
here?
quick, first off,
At the street.
look, I won't speak for Cutie. I'm not friends with Frogan. I don't particularly like Frogan, okay? But me personally. So that's just like a pulled out of his ass. But that's not the problem here. The problem here is that he goes on to say, oh, she won an award and then got nominated the next year, and then has a joke about how that's like Mario Kart.
Sorry, that video ends so abruptly.
It really does. I was expecting it to be a little bit longer.
Uh,
Oh, I think
Yeah,
there's
fuck.
more in the comments, like right below it.
do we care enough?
That's how I
Vote's
know.
the fan favorite of all.
Oh, it's
Blame
fake.
Destiny and focus on semantics. Yeah, we should probably watch.
Okay,
play that.
I'm gonna play this one.
Count me in.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go.
Because I watched the award show. All right? That's how I know. Okay? This is a totally fake image. She was not nominated this year. And when I did a bit of research, I did a reverse image search, I find out this fake image came from Destiny's subreddit a few months ago. Okay, it was like a very niche post. It's a very niche post with 51 upvotes. I don't know why he pulled this, because you can just go to the website and it shows you that he cut out Park and Harbor. I don't know why. I don't understand. You could just go to the website instead of going to Destiny subreddit with the 51 upvoted posts to find out the information. And you could see that, okay, no, she was actually not nominated this year. This is a fake image. You can see it's 12 out of 27 because they pulled her from a different year and they put it on top to, like, I don't know, make a joke, I guess. Okay? So, yeah, here's the image. Now, to be clear, it is true that she was nominated in 2021 and lost, and then was again nominated 2022 and then won. But she's not been nominated in, like, I guess 3 years now. 2 or 3. So I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck. I don't talk about Ethan. I don't ever talk about him. I don't know why he pulls me and Cutie into shit. I think it's weird. I'd rather it not happen. He can do what he wants. Look, have your fucking beef with Hasan. I don't give a shit. I'm playing video games over here. Leave me alone. Leave my girl alone. You don't gotta pull up pictures of her and fucking make fun of her again. You don't gotta doctor screenshots that are fake. Make weird conjecture points that are fake to prove a point. You can just use facts to prove a point. That's what I would recommend. If you want to prove a point, find facts to prove the points. Don't make up facts or find fake facts. And I don't know if he did. I genuinely don't know if he didn't do his research or he knew it was wrong, but it proved a point. I don't know.
Okay, so that was very helpful information. Wow. So if there was a moment when I doubted, or I thought, or I believed Ethan every time that he said that he wasn't in the Destiny pool.
Oh no! Don't join the Hasan side.
I hate to say it, but I mean, Ludwig
should have had better researchers. I don't.
It
disagree.
came from
That's really
a
dumb.
niche post from Destiny's subreddit.
It's the devil. He did it again.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Pesky Destiny. He's always swallowing loads. And
Well, I think that that's
spreading misinfo.
hilarious that that bit of information got like slithered into the video.
I don't think it was the main point though. I mean, it's
No,
more the
no, it
Hasan
certainly
thing.
wasn't. But boo on Ethan.
Yeah, that's
the
really
fact that
fucking
got through
stupid.
two of his checkpoints.
Who are the fucking idiots who? Do you know who they are?
I don't know who they are. All I know, because I still follow Ethan on Instagram, he was talking about how, like, yeah, the video's all done. I'm just sending it through, like, my 2 checkpoints to make sure everything is good, and then we can post
Oh,
it.
that just sucks.
Yeah.
That just sucks. God damn it. It would be really funny if she was nominated twice.
It would
did
be.
happen, but it happened in the correct way, which is lose and then win, not win and then win.
Yeah.
Dang. That was also the
Misinformation
most backbone I've
almost
ever
got
seen.
us.
Yeah, it's the most backbone I've seen Ludwig ever show by saying he actually dislikes someone.
Good on him for, you know, saying it with his whole chest.
He's still a bitch, though.
That is
He hasn't
your opinion.
redeemed himself in my eyes. He's still a bitch.
What is your problem with
I'm
Ludwig
sure he
again?
cares. He's just very spineless. Like, this is
I met him.
nothing.
He
I
seems
don't
pretty
know.
nice.
He can be nice. He can also be spineless. I just...
He didn't
Ever
know what
since, like, he
Jujutsu
changed
Kaisen
the
was, but
Hasan
hey.
thumbnail because Hasan cried about it. Ever since that, like, you kind of just, like, lose my respect
Oh, okay.
forever.
Just quick question. At what point are you allowed to complain about something and not be labeled a bitch?
Ludwig or Hasan?
Ludwig. Or really anybody. At what point
Oh, no,
are you
this is
like are you
fine.
just
This
gonna
is
get called a
legitimate
bitch
misinfo.
regardless?
By me, probably, but this is legitimate misinfo. The incident I'm talking about it happened a while ago, where Ludwig had Hasan in a Mogul Mail thumbnail of where like Hasan was in another drama,
I vaguely
and then Hasan
remember
like
that.
privately cried to Ludwig about it to remove it, and like he called him while he was on stream, and Ludwig was like, "What did I do?
Okay,
What did I
well,
do?" And it's
at least
and
they
at that
talked
point
about
I'm
it.
like, yeah, but you're a bit of a bitch at that point. If you capitulate to the champagne socialist, I
Champagne
don't view you.
socialism. Just
I don't view you very highly.
that shit will not work. That shit does not work.
The fucking pirate software thing,
Oh my god.
it's really funny.
The pirate software stuff is so
I didn't do anything wrong.
my best friend is in OnlyFans. Nesba for listeners who give a shit or don't know. And she just focuses on herself and really doesn't know too much about like most drama that tends to happen. But the pirate software thing, she actually was pretty abreast on.
What did Nesba say about it?
I believe she was the opinion that pirate software was completely in the wrong. He wasn't doing his job.
I don't play the game, so I take your guys' words for
Yeah,
everything.
I mean, if you look back at the like, you know me, I try to give benefit of the doubt here and there. Maybe he could feign ignorance and blame it on, you know, the people who were, you know, doing the raid with him, and, you know, they should have ran the moment that they realized it. Maybe. But he claimed to be a seasoned veteran at the game, and
Yeah,
his
he worked
job
at
is to
Blizzard.
heal. Yeah, he worked at Blizzard too. His job was to heal, and he kept saying like, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't have any mana. When
So
he
he
had,
just
I'm almost
poorly
positive
managed
he
his
had
resources.
he had some means of regenning mana.
Yeah, but
At least one.
wasn't it like he had like a potion or something?
If it wasn't a potion, it was, I'm not gonna pretend to know all of
He
the
had
items.
a wizard's brew.
He had something.
On
He had at least
hotkey.
one item, and it was reviewed by like many people, not just, you know, Asman or Soda or whoever.
One of the most
I love that
studied clips in modern history.
I love that it just became like a massive meme. Like, I'm a big fan of Pay Money Wubby, and it's, you know, it's just
Did he make fun of him too?
Oh, absolutely. He's just like, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm out of mana.
Okay, that's kind of funny. I'll give
It's
him
super
that.
funny. I use it in conversation now. But yeah, the way that it just blew up, like the many different angles that people were reviewing the debacle that happened between him and the people he was raiding with was just, you would
He,
think
like,
that it was a
ruined his
professional fucking
career.
football game. The way
I
that
don't
they
know-
had
I
so
don't know
many
anything
camera
about
angles
sports.
going about this, you know.
Listen, I don't know nothing about sports, but
I'm just
I
trying
do
to figure
think
out
it's-
football, so, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, it is really fucking funny that like he lost all his credibility because of that, and people are like, "Hey, you're not a deep voice, epic game dev named Thor. Your name's like Justin."
Yeah, Ethan H3
you're
is also
cringe.
claiming that Pirate is completely faking his voice too, on top of Markiplier, but that's separate.
Sounds like this.
He sounds like this.
Sounds like this. I admit, when I first saw him as he ravaged YouTube Shorts for a while, yeah, when I first saw him because of that, I thought he was pretty okay. Because I guess, like, his voice demanded respect, you know? I was like, oh, of course, this guy's gotta be... He knows what's up. He had some, like, interesting points on gaming and shit, but now just after this, he's just really cringe. And Thor is his middle name. It's not even his real name.
Thor is
name's, like-
actually part of his name, though.
Well, yeah, his dad's a dweeb.
I genuinely
like a
thought that
WoW dev.
it was just like a I wish my name was Thor nickname. I don't know.
I thought it was worse than it is. That's really funny.
I thought it was a nickname.
Thought it was worse than it is.
But yeah, no, Thor fucked up. He absolutely could have done something, and I think in the moment, this is what I think may have happened. I think in the moment, he was so frazzled by just needing to get the fuck out of that dungeon, and was put in a fight or flight situation, because people, you know, the people who were tanks in his group weren't really leaving, and because of that fight or flight that he kind of felt he was put in, he completely disregarded or didn't see that he had any mana regen, and because of that, he didn't use anything to stun any of the enemies that were still being pulled by his teammates, which caused the death of 2 of his teammates.
You misunderstand. You see, he was simply out of mana.
But I
What do you
think
want
his
him to do?
pride in the end was way too massive and is the main cause of his fallout with Oling Fangs.
He also had one of the most toxic elite players in his party at the time.
Yeah.
So that was like doomed from the fucking start. That was rough. A rough
Yeah.
matchup.
That's certainly...
Yamato's blade or fucking something.
Yeah, Yamato.
Yeah, he's from League. I know him from League. He's a
League
little
people are
toxin.
fucking toxic.
Yeah, he's a little nuts.
Can't change my mind.
But it was, I won't lie, very, very funny. I'm out of mana, what do you want me to do? It is a very funny meme.
Yeah.
There's only like so much you can do when you have like, when that's how you decide to argue it. You're like trying to like take the moral high ground with your fake deep voice. You're just you're gonna really get on people's nerves when you do that.
Right.
I think it was kind of doomed from the start for him in that regard.
I don't feel sorry for him either. Like in the beginning, I was like, you know, trying to empathize and like, you know, maybe, you know, that's where my fight or flight theory came from. Like maybe he just freaked himself out so much, and regardless of his veteran stat at the game, he just completely threw that out the window and yada yada. It was when he started banning people for not just genuinely bullying him, but just for saying, you know, like memeing on him, you know, like, I'm out of mana. Just banning people en masse, like, that's where the last of my sympathy went.
I'm just glad Nesba didn't lose her character and wasn't a part of that ill-fated raid.
Knock on wood. She made it to
Knock on
60.
wood.
Super proud of her.
She's still alive?
Yeah. I think she's going to be in the
Good.
second raid, upcoming raid.
With Pirate Software?
No, he got kicked
They're
from
bringing
the
him
guild.
back one more time. Didn't Shroud get like quite angry at him about it?
I don't know about the Shroud situation, actually. You might have to enlighten me on that.
I don't fucking know either. I'm not the good at us. I don't know shit, man.
I
I'm
don't
an
know
idiot.
shit about fuck.
So I think Shroud was just like, just take some fucking blame, dude.
Yeah, no, a lot of people were saying that. I'm pretty positive.
But
And he just hit pride as a hell of a drug.
yeah, he was just, he really didn't want to take the blame. But I think if he just apologized, be like, guys, I messed up. That's on me.
Everybody
I'm so
is
sorry.
saying that. Even Asmund was like, yeah, dude, you just need to say sorry here. He won't do it. I think it's just one of those like where you defend yourself so fiercely, and then when you're finally given like the review content that has indisputable evidence, you're just sitting there like, okay, I can either fold or I can double the fuck down.
Double down. Then he hit the Gedai nugget.
And the
Gedai
rest was
Gedai.
history. Yeah.
Rest with shitstery. Rest in peace, little baby.
Little baby. And then put a rip tombstone with Pirate Software OnlyFans.
I'll see if post-editing Ryan can muster the motivation to do that.
What's going on with Asmongold, man?
I have no idea.
Like,
he hasn't reacted to the content thing yet, so he's off my radar.
I don't know if he has or if he's given some choice words on it. I don't know if he's actually avoiding anything that has anything to do with Hasan. But what's fucking hilariously ironic is that he's doing nothing but like monitoring Trump and doing policy takes.
I thought Trump was pretty cool, and then he did tariffs on my country, and now I'm affected personally, and he is not cool anymore.
Yeah, Justin Trudeau is not all too happy about the 20-25% tariff imposition on everything. Didn't he said that he was gonna like stop trade relations with the US?
Indians. Yeah, we need to fix Indians, and we need to fix fentanyl. But I don't think we have much of an answer to either right now.
What did you guys give us
screwed.
that like we can't live without, like hence our trade relations? Like what do you have? Maple syrup? Jinx.
Oil.
Got
oil. Probably some other stuff too. We export the smartest future Elon Musk Indians.
You got pretty good hockey players.
Well, I'm not gay, so I don't watch hockey. I'm sorry.
I just feel like Asmon is really digging a weird grave with the way that he's talking about policy.
Trump or Asmon?
I don't particularly enjoy the way that he
both.
covers policy that has anything to do with transgender people, but I guess that's neither here nor there. No, I don't think he's a Trumper. I think I hate to say it, but I find anything that Trump says and does like kind of hilarious, because it's just like, how the fuck can I take you seriously when everything that comes out of your mouth feels like a meme?
By his chiseled features and his idiocracy.
Ugh. He's my hall pass, like my D-list celebrity hall pass.
He's hardly D-list. I hate the guy, and no, he's more popular
a D-list celebrity.
than most celebrities. He is hardly
He's absolutely
D-list.
a D-list
What is
celebrity.
Pokemon, then? You still value traditional media too much. I don't think traditional media is as strong as
Yeah,
as
that's
you think
why.
I think
I think that it still maintains its status
high-level
quo,
internet
sure.
celebrities are pretty popular. For better or for worse.
Yeah, I find them popular, but that doesn't change how I think the
you know
tier
what?
systems go.
You're racist.
As of right now. Sure.
Huh? You have to go to
Sure.
bigot hell.
Yep. That's where I belong. In bigot hell. Do you like Asmon?
You got me onto that.
What do you think of the guy?
I think he's fun to watch. I like his takes. I like watching him watch stuff so that he can pause and go, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. As he drinks his
Dr.
Beppis.
Pepper.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with Asmon at the moment, but I don't think I know enough about him to really speak on it.
This might be a little bit of a weird sounding take, but I think if I had to pick between getting my media boiled down by somebody and I had two people to pick from, Destiny or Asmongold, I would pick Asmongold.
Is that just because Destiny's in very, very, very hot water right now? Or do you...
No, I think Destiny overcomplicates things. While I appreciate his liberalism for the most part and his ornate way of describing
his
complex
ornate
issues,
way of leaking revenge for. Oh,
yep.
Steven.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I would still pick Asmon.
Asmon's easier to
between the
watch.
Two of them. I guess it's because
Yeah, give me
Asmon
my
is just
slop.
too simple.
I want my slop. Asmon's
Give me
easier
my
to watch
slop.
because it's how I get my slop. I think between Critical and Asmon, I'd probably still pick Asmon because I don't think Critical really does much aside from just rehash.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't have much more.
Yeah.
Those were like the pinnacle highlights that happened over
Honestly.
January, to be honest.
That's, yeah, sure. Yeah, I hope you've been good.
Yeah, those were the peak
Yeah, I hope
highlights
you've
of
been
January.
Good.
I mean,
Fucker. Oh yeah, we also have this. This is another thing from January.
what other thing?
As I put it in chat, I'll put it on the video too. It's
What
that
the
fucking
ever-loving
guy. I don't even know how to explain it. It's where they give him a one eye. It's a filter, I think, that gives him one eye.
It's fucking
Here, this is the
stupid
original.
looking. I know. I'm pretty sure I
No,
know what the
that's
bear
the
looks like original. Oh my god. Oh my god. I
it's
thought I knew where
pretty
that was
funny.
going, and
I
I did
think
not
that's-
know where that was going. I did not know where that was going at all. But holy shit.
Hey, stay based.
Okay.
Guacamole.
Well, I guess we
Yeah.
can end on that note.
I
What
say
you
we call
Rye?
it here. I want to thank our viewers and our, yeah.
Thanks for sticking around
Thanks for
and
putting
putting
up with
with
this dumb
either
soy
both of
bullshit.
us.
It's a fun little podcast.
This dumb soy bitch. Just say it. Just
I don't
fucking
know.
say it. This
we're in
dumb
this
soy
together.
bitch.
We're on the same boat, sink or swim. And I want to thank our viewers. Like we said, I want to thank our recent influx of positive viewers. Thanks for that. Thanks for hitting partner.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks
positive
to positive polys for
Pollies.
helping us hit partner and then super partner. Retention is
Yeah, we're
based,
almost
and
at
so are
super
you. So thanks again. I'm gonna take my Reddit midbrain
Thanks,
and have some
everybody.
depressing meds and get on some opiates, not of the masses but of the bottle. And
Yeah, I'm gonna do the first half of that and
Well,
make
that's-
some tea.
that's a very Harry Potter fan thing to do. So I hope you enjoy your tea time. All right, thanks guys. Bye bye.
I know,
Say
I
bye
know.
to us. There you go.
Bye, everybody.
Honestly, it's better than I thought.